Hey everybody, I'm Scooter Pie, and I want to welcome you to this exciting episode of Good Night with Scooter Pie. And before we begin, I just wanted to introduce the guest that I had the pleasure of interviewing recently, Reverend Jen. Not only is Reverend Jen a really good friend of mine, she is also a very accomplished visual artist, writer with a bunch of published books that I show you all during the interview. The screenwriter for several fantastic films. She had Reverend Jen's Anti-Slam, which was this amazing performance art non-competition happening for many years. She had a troll museum in her apartment, which we talk about. So many other things. Look her up. You'll be so entertained. I would also like to introduce, before we begin, a clip from a film that Reverend Jen wrote the screenplay for and appears in also. It is called Satan Hold My Hand, and it is the tale of some unfortunate Catholic schoolgirls, one of whom was played by me, the other by the fantastic Reign of Terror, who I hope to have on the show in the future, and a bumbling group of Satanists who accidentally bring forth a very charming Satan, but also a demon. Here it is, a clip from Satan Hold My Hand.
Guys, we're gonna need more weed.
And how do you know Satan likes schoolgirls? Maybe Satan is gay.
Or maybe he likes MILFs. What kind of age is little snake?
Guess I'm the only one here that actually read Hammer of the Gods. Guess I'm the only one here that actually wants to be in a band. Guess I'm the only one here that actually knows how to play guitar.
Wait, we're in a band?
God damn it!
I bet Satan's into some really weird shit, you know? He's done everything at this point.
Hey, baby, can I carry your school book?
That's a nice, pretty pussy.
I bet you they both got nice, pretty, soft pussies in.
What kind of homework you do? You study that sexual education?
Yeah, go on to school.
Yeah, we gotta study that physical education.
Shit, that had all my homework in it.
Well, you can definitely get a job with those nice big old titties of yours.
That is one wet pussy.
Sablewood seems just a little bit dangerous to me. Don't worry, it's totally gentrified. This is terrifying, and I think we should go home.
Come on, the night's just getting started. We still need to find weed.
She is the author of such books as Reverend Jen's Really Cool Neighborhood, Live Nude Elf, Elf Girl, and BDSM 101, and also June. Here she is, the one, the only, Reverend Jen. From what I see online, it looks like you've been keeping yourself busy during quarantine with various art projects.
Yes, you are correct. And if it weren't for the misery and death and illness
Recently, Rev Jen asked
happening
Facebook friends for
outside,
pictures of
it
their
would
cats
kind of
to use
be
in
like
future
my dream,
paintings. She
right?
received
To stay out
289
and paint all
responses.
the time and have every excuse not to socialize. I'm so used to making excuses like, oh, I can't go there, I can't go there. But like really, usually I'm lying, and now I'm not lying, right? Well, I can't go anywhere. So no one has to make up excuses anymore. We can all be our true antisocial self. Catching up, started watching The Queen.
How's
that?
that?
Oh boy, the outfits. If you haven't already seen it, but then you find yourself Googling the royal family, like, who's that person? They're always changing their names, abdicating, doing this, doing that, getting sick, dying, it's really hard you have to focus. Yeah. Even more confusing than the current royal family. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Do you have a favorite member of the royal family that you learned about from that show?
Not from that show, but my favorite will always be the Queen Mom, the Queen Mother, because my mom said that she met her as a little kid. You know, my mom's from Scotland, right? She met the Queen Mother as a little kid, but I already liked the most because she looked tiny and elfin, right? But that the Queen Mother complimented my Aunt Patsy on her pinafore. And then probably next Lady Di, right? I mean,
Oh, of course.
Recently, Rev Jen asked Facebook friends for pictures of their cats for her to use in future paintings. She received 289 responses.
All cats have this deep soulfulness. Everyone does, really, when you spend enough time looking at them. But this is the latest one I'm working on. It's like, and that's my friend Katarina's cat, Venus in Furs, and then that's Michelle Carlos' cat, Romeo. But I just started it a couple days ago, so it's not done. But I don't know, it's something that makes me think of summer, amusement parks, Coney Island, cats, things that make me happy. And then I'm painting all the time. But I'm going to start doing stuff a little bit that's not just cats at Coney, because I don't want to be like that person that just paints cats, you know. I've got to get through all 289 of them. Eventually, there's going to be some painting with like 200 of them, you know, so I can just get them. Because I did promise I would paint everyone's cat. This is, as some of you may know, I used to have a troll museum. Well, I still have a troll museum right here in my heart. And this is where most of the trolls are, though some of them are not. It's a mess right now, but okay. Look, the trolls got crazy and painted the door. Yeah, they must have woken up in the middle of the night. But you can see there's a lot of trolls in here.
Yeah, there are.
They're organized by color now because curatorial decisions were getting really difficult to make. Oh, sorry, that's my hand. See, I'm no Steven Spielberg, but there you go. In the troll pantry.
Thank you for showing us the exclusive glimpse into the troll pantry.
Well, it is exclusive because, you know, the troll museum used to be open to the public, and that got real annoying. Although it was also great because I had people from all over the world visit to see my trolls. And now you have to get like a personal invite from me to see the troll pantry. You won't know that you're coming over to see the troll pantry. But at some point, I'm going to be like, would you like some Cheez-Its from the pantry? And then I'm going to have this pre-recorded sound. So I open up the pantry, and you just hear giggling, little troll noises. And I go, I think they might have eaten all of the Cheez-Its, but here's my troll pantry. And now you get an exclusive look. If you're not invited in for some Cheez-Its, you might just see some of these guys over here. Yeah. I put up some shelves.
I see the monkey baby.
Oh, Mark Jr.
Mark Jr.
Come on, Mark Jr. My mom gave me this.
Isn't he beautiful?
He's named Mark Jr. because at some point I frightened my roommate Mark into thinking that I was going to get a pet monkey. And my mom sent me this, so I just named it Mark.
He really believed it, too.
Yeah, I had him fooled, but I would never get a pet monkey. Monkeys deserve to live in the wild, free and happy. Let's just hang out here. Here's the mermaid mural.
That's beautiful. So I remember the days in the Lower East Side, which was your kingdom, but now you have a new kingdom in Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah, it's much different, I have to say. Yeah, it's great though. Right near the beach, you know, you can't beat it. I miss the Lower East Side like the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Especially in the late 90s when we had Collective Unconscious and all these great theaters. And there's, now it's a cultural wasteland full of wealthy shitheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes when I'd have to go away, I'd have a friend watching the place and most of my friends already knew enough about trolls that they could fake a tour, but people would just show up, you know? And even though I didn't have my address listed on my website or anything like that, people always found the troll museum. The guys who worked on Orchard Street selling leather jackets and shoes and stuff, got used to just giving people directions to the Troll Museum. And I worked at the Tenement Museum for 12 years across the street from where I lived at the Troll Museum. And often people would come into the Tenement Museum and ask me without knowing that I was the head curator of the Troll Museum, where the Troll Museum was. So the wackiness really never, ever ended.
It really didn't, and it never will.
Yeah.
So an activity we used to like to do sometimes, whether at the Troll Museum or at Lucky Jack's bar we used to hang out at, or really wherever, is something we can do now. And that is playing the tried and true junior high beloved game of MASH. MASH stands for Mansion, Apartment, Check, House. So it's a fortune-telling game that tells you, the viewer, what your future is going to be like. And we're going to do one together right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we got, I don't know how well you can see this because my marker's dying, but we have the M, the A, the S, and the H. So now we're going to think of, what is it first? The occupation?
Occupation.
Okay.
I remember you once were pubic hairdresser.
Pubic hairdresser. We always did that. Big cat dealer.
Yeah, John thought of forensic psychologist.
Okay.
Oh, forensic psychopharmacologist. Excuse me.
Forensic
What did the guy do before he killed someone?
psychopharma. I'll put C for cologist. Okay, and for the fourth one?
Olympic. No, just Olympic gold medalist.
Okay, we gotta reach for the stars a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, the actual Olympics aren't happening, so
No, I'm really
we can
upset
dream.
about it.
Job, and then it will be partner.
Partner Joe Exotic.
Okay.
Carol.
I'll put the ghost of Carol Channing.
Oh, nice. I like that. Jared Kushner.
Okay. Uh-oh. And I will put Captain Crunch.
Ooh, good one. I'd marry Captain Crunch, although I love Captain Crunch, but it leaves little cuts in your mouth.
Exactly. It would be a very, kind of sadistic relationship. So you have job partner, and then the location of where you will live.
On a cruise ship.
Okay. Just forever. Cruise ship. Let's see.
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island, that's a good one.
We have to think of some good one, I can't think of any place I'd rather be right here than in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. And for a fourth one, we'll put Uranus.
Uranus.
And was there a fourth category, or is that it? We'll just keep that as it. So, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. We used to play Under Duress.
And Under the Influence.
Yeah, often.
Okay, so I'm going to start drawing lines, and you tell me when to stop, and that'll be the number.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be real fun for the audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no Olympic gold medaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not Jared Kushner. At least there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No goes. Okay, we're going to be married to Captain Crunch.
I knew it. The second we were on a cruise ship, I knew we were going to be married to Captain Crunch.
I mean, that seems appropriate, at least.
We're going to be witches. We'll be like pirate witches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In a mansion! We're going to live in a mansion. We're going to be forensic psychopharmacologists, which, people need, right? Whatever that is. married to Captain Crunch or partnered in some sort of way on a cruise ship.
Yo,
There's worse
great
things.
for a TV show, right?
I guess this is how you can come up with plots.
And we're studying some sort of pharmaceutical makeup of sugar cereal.
Well, for people out there, if they want to be a patron of the arts, if they want to donate to the arts, do you have like a Venmo or something that like people can donate money to?
No, I have an Etsy store. I think it's Rev Jen Creations. And so I'm more of a capitalist than getting donations. But really, my T-shirts, I'm not sure if you can even put them in the washing machine. So it'd kind of be like a donation.
We don't need to wash them.
Check it. If you buy my paintings, that's the best way. Because every time I buy a painting or I sell a painting, I'm like in disbelief. And it makes me really happy. But I sell prints on my Etsy store, right? They're 8.5.
I have one right here. I can show how high quality it is. Beautiful quality. Beautiful painting, and it's signed.
Yeah. Oh, the good. You can see. It's called Pussy's Adventures in Elfland. So you could have something like that for your office, your corporate meeting room, your bachelor
boudoir.
Yeah, and they're cheap. They're like $20 a print, but if you buy multiple ones, the price comes down. So it's a good way if you can't afford a painting. And you know, right now I'm just gonna paint a lot, assuming no one is gonna be able to buy art for a long time.
You'd be surprised. There's still a lot of rich people.
That's true. I don't know any of them. Hey, but I'm looking for you. No, but I mean, you know, our big checks, I don't know. Those are going to be for people to survive and stuff. So, but if your T-shirts are falling apart, you know, hey, I sell shirts on my Etsy store and stuff. Yeah, but or if you happen to like be a curator at Museum of Modern Art and you want to like give me $1 million to move the Troll Museum into Museum of Modern Art, I totally
That's a good idea.
Do that.
If you're out there, which you are because you're watching, curators from Museum of Modern Art, take that idea. And do you also do commissioned work?
Sometimes it depends. I've turned a couple down because
why were they like dumb ideas?
Art's just not in it, you know. But generally, like anything, I'm pretty much willing to paint. I just don't. Yeah. No. I mean, all my heroes did commissions. The Mona Lisa was a commission, you know. You think about it, all great artists do commissions. And then if you give the artist a chance to explore, good. But things where they seemed not ambitious enough or whatever. But a simple portrait can be incredibly ambitious depending on how you look at it, right? The simplest thing can be the most ambitious thing. So, because Mona Lisa, she wasn't a queen, she wasn't, you know, a big deal to anyone, but to him, she was a really big deal because she was a human being. So I think that's cool. I love doing portraits. I'll never tire of it. I did your portrait. Wait, we got it. As you as the
That was done on my 34th birthday, and check it out. I'm wearing what you are wearing right now.
I know, that's why I put it on.
Yes! I am so glad that in all of my madness that I was able to return that cat suit to you, because I know that it's been through a lot. Like, for example, it is written about in this book when you had your tea party. It is mentioned specifically. So if you haven't gotten to read Live Nude Elf, The Sex Parents of Reverend Jen, it is a very entertaining, profound, and sexy book. As all of them are. So the last thing we're going to do is, do you remember when there was inside the actor's studio and James Lipton would do like those questions for every person who appeared on the show? Yeah. We're going to do that now. Okay, so the first one is, what is your favorite word?
Velvet.
What is your least favorite word?
Should.
Should?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
What is your least favorite... No, wait, we didn't do least favorite curse word. What's the next one? Oh, yeah, turn-ons.
sense of humor.
Turn-offs.
Lack of a sense of humor.
If you had to have, or if you could choose like a different career path than the one you have, what would it be?
Oh, that's gonna take a really long time to think about. I can't imagine being anything else. I guess, is sorcerer a career path?
Yes.
Okay, sorcerer in medieval times.
But not medieval times, the restaurant. Or is that what you mean?
Like, where I have my face tattooed and I, like, hold crystals and tell people. I guess I could do that now.
Yeah.
Maybe in, like, 30 years. Like a sorcerer, like Merlin. I want to be like Merlin.
With the big hat.
Sure.
Perfect. What is a job that you would never want to have?
Oh, these are so difficult because I'm so grateful for any job that anyone gives me. Oh, I know, city marshal.
Ooh, yeah.
No one likes you.
And then now I'm going to throw in one that was in the Playboy Centerfold questions, which is the wildest outfit I ever wore.
Oh, maybe what I wore to the Satan Hold My Hand premiere, which is totally black mesh net and totally see-through. I wore panties under it, but when I got on stage, it just fell off, so I was topless. Maybe
that was one of the best nights of my life.
That was one of the funnest nights ever. That was a risque outfit.
Yes, it was. Thank you. I wore a ball gown from Patricia Fields that was clearance marked down to like $20. And then the last question is, if heaven is real and God is real, when, let's say you die far in the future, and you get to heaven, what would you want the first thing that, like, God said to you to be?
Here's Reverend Jen Jr.
Thank you for joining me for this exciting episode of Good Night with Scooter Pie. I hope you have a good night, and see you next time.